This is my adopted mom. She's the one that inspires me every day.
I'm Christy. I'm 37, and I'm from Las Vegas. I had 5 foster sisters growing up and a biological brother. My mom and dad decided to get teenagers, so I was 6 when we had our first foster child at the house. Growing up, I wasn't very religious. My parents allowed me to go to church, on Christmas and Easter, the times you're supposed to go. And I never really went even as an adult. It was about 2014 when I came back to church and I gave my life to Christ. Came to church that day and they asked if anybody wanted to be a foster parent. I prayed about it. I prayed a lot about it. As a single mom, I didn't know how I was going to do it. I didn't know if I could afford it or what happens if something comes up. How was I going to make ends meet? And I did a lot of praying. And I think for the first time in my life, other than church, I opened up the Bible and I started reading Psalms and I started reading passages out of the Bible. And I just knew God was talking to me then. For me, I was able to take my first foster child into my home in November of 2015. His name is Aiden, and he was with me for 2 years before I was able to adopt him. Honestly, it's been one of the best things that I've ever done in my life. And God did amazing work in my life. This is life with my kids. This is Caden and this is Aiden. These are my boys. I adopted Aiden last year in August. We try to do stuff every weekend. We're always doing church activities, and I take them bowling or roller skating. We go out of town. We go to California or Utah. And I just want to make those memories with my boys.
I love my mom, and I'm glad that she came and picked me up when I was really sad, didn't know where to go. She took me in when I lost my mom and 2 other foster families. I was nervous when I first came with her. I was thinking, hopefully she won't send me away. I was scared. She would drop me off at karate, and I would be like, "You'll pick me up, right?" And then she would say, "Of course I will." And I would say that for the first 3 months, and every time she would say the same thing, and she would come. I just was thrown away and forgotten so many times, and I hated it and did not want it to happen again. I have been with her for 2 years now, and I got adopted this past August. She inspires me every day to be as amazing as I can be. She's my mother, and I love her forever.
I love you too.
Who am I? I'm pretty average, the average age of a kid in foster care. From the majority background of kids in care, having experienced abuse and neglect from those meant to protect me, I am 9 times more likely to commit crimes, 25% more likely to get pregnant as a teenager, and there's a 30% chance that when I have children, I too will abuse them. This is who I am, until someone breaks the cycle.